What is good, you absolute legends? It's been about 2 weeks since the last one. I do apologise. Shout out Dane and Mr. Walsh um, for being like, where's the next one? Because it keeps me going. You know what I mean? It keeps me reassured that you guys are enjoying these. But I've been hella busy, so I do apologise. And I need to have a quick run back to this farm to remind myself of what's going on vehicle-wise, because that's the main aim right now. Get a freaking vehicle. We might have to run out to the scrapyard to get some wheels and stuff like that, which is over here, B0. So I'm just gonna not piss around. We're gonna get running over here. And I do believe there were a vehicle or two around in these areas. So without further ado, I'm gonna get to running, see what I need, and we're gonna head out to where we need to head out. I hope all is well. Thank you for clicking on another one of these videos. You absolute bunch of legends. And yeah, it might be a bit of a cut, run type start to the video, so I'll see you shortly, my friends. Alrighty, this is the guy with no wheels. It's got a driver's seat in it. And there was one, I believe, where was it? Was it at the quarry? I'm not quite sure. But I know I need wheels. And chances are, if I make a bit of space, I can probably fit a wheel in my bag and maybe carry one. So that'll be two. I'm gonna have to come back for this driver's seat. So what I'm gonna do is drop this in there, the toolbox, into this Rager. Right here. I might need this axe, so I'm gonna keep it on me. But that, hopefully, is enough space for a Rager wheel. So what I'm gonna do is head out east. It's only a couple of squares. And get myself to the scrapyard. And I'll probably cut all that out. You don't really want to see me running in silence. So I'm just going to head down here. I'll probably keep myself off the roads, run through the wild, past this town, across the bridge. And bosh, we'll be at the frickin' scrapyard. Oi, 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 it's back and forth. Like I said, the most tedious part is getting a vehicle. But once you get a vehicle, it's incredible. You can go anywhere you want, and it's much quicker. And you've got a ton of storage. Let's sort this guy out. Another one there. You ever want to zoom in, by the way? After you've attacked one, if there's another one over there and you want to like go focus mode and have a little look, you'll find that you're in an attack stance and you'll block instead. But just press V and you'll come out of your attack stance and you'll be able to have a little ganders. But yeah, let's get ourselves off to the scrappy. I'll probably be able to manage 2 wheels. And we'll go from there. You can drive a car with 3 wheels, so I guess we'll see. I'll try and refresh my memory on what that other Rager had. I'm pretty sure it had a wheel on it, at least. So I'll see ya over at the scrapyard. And wish me luck for this run. If anything amazing happens, I'll rejoin you, but I'll probably see you over there, my friends. Bloody righto. We should be approaching this bad boy pretty soon. Heard a chicken as I was running up, but we've got a bit of chicken meat. He's over there. So here's the scrapyard. We're kind of at the back, because there's a bunch of tyres. So we're on the north side of the scrapyard. There's like piles of tyres next to the next to these piles of scrap metal, and that's what we want to be looking for. So get through a hole in the fence and find these tyre piles whilst being very careful, because this place should have a puppet or two. Where are they? I think they're just further down. Oh, right there. Piles of tyres, you'll find freaking all kinds of wheels in these. The Ranger one, like, really stands out because it's got the big treads on it. Gosh. Freaking Ranger wheel. First little pile. Perfect. It fits in there as well. Absolutely bloody wonderful. And now we have another one. So, this is as fast as we can move whilst carrying a wheel. And it's going to be a bit of a run for me. Because I do want to head back. And I think it might have been the quarry. It was either the quarry or it was this little town down here. For the life of me, I don't remember where that first Rager was. But something is screaming quarry at me. So I'm going to head all this freaking way. Oh, jeez. I just realised the monumental run that's in front of me and I can't even go that fast. Oh, no. And we'll get down to here. We've got a jack, so we can put on wheels. So we'll be alright. And we'll talk about it when we get there. If I don't find it there, I'll probably interject and be like, oh, no, you guys, it wasn't there. And we'll go looking for it. So, yeah. I'll see you over there, my friends. I'm not going to put you through this. Look how freaking slow we are. This is why it's quite tedious. And we've also got to come back and grab the driver's seat from the other one that's over at these farms down here. So we're going to have to go down, run past the one that we know has a driver's seat to the one that I think is at the quarry, and then run back for the seat. So it's going to be a bit of back and forth. But like I say, the work is so worth it because then we've got a freaking truck. We can put a bunch of stuff in there. We can drive around. We can do all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. Wish me luck, my friends. And I shall see you on the other side. Okie doke. Get this stamina back up. Always be sure to keep eyes on your food and drink and stuff like that. Because if you're travelling a long way, it's bloody knackering, I'll tell you what. Bear in mind that I'm carrying this in my hand, so if I need to switch to a weapon, I'm going to drop this on the floor because I've got no space to put it anywhere else. So don't forget to pick it back up when you're done. Wasn't through there, was it? I've got a feeling it's round here. Like up this way. Oh wait, that was a Volkswagen, wasn't it? I'm sure it was a freaking Volkswagen up here. I'm trying to retrace my steps in my mind. And as I've arrived here, yeah, it is. It's this Volkswagen. Where were we before? Do you guys remember? I think it was here, wasn't it? This little town in A4. I mean, I've run this far. Might as well keep going. Oh, flipping heck. It's all go today, I tell you what. Right. I've got to go back on myself so I can get out of this place. I'll go to the main road. And I'll just keep heading down to this A4 town. Just here. I'm pretty sure it was there. If it's not there, I don't know where it was. And then I'm kind of scared. So I'll meet you over there. I'll have a little rest. And yeah, the next time you see me, I should be over there getting some stamina back in a bush. So I'll see you shortly. Rightio. We're approaching the town. Don't see anything Rager-wise right now. Was it up there? I don't remember, you guys. And this is... You should probably take notes, you know? Take notes as to where it was. Get on the Scum interactive map and sort of take a bit of a screenshot and, you know, circle where stuff was. Is that somebody hearing me? Oh, here she is. Here she is. Nice. Okay, it has no battery. So while that puppet is trying to decide what it wants to do. I want to put the jack on this side because this is where I want to put the wheel. If you put it on the other side, you can't put the wheels on that side. You know what I mean? You have to put it on the correct side for where you want the wheel. So just hold F on it, service vehicle, and then I want to install this wheel. I want to take this one in my hands, and I want to install that wheel as well. Now, once we get this driver's seat in, we need a battery, and this thing should drive. We have no alternator, which ain't great. But you can always find a cheeky alternator somewhere. There's a three-wheeled Rager. You just need a driver's seat and a battery, and it should start. The only issue is the battery won't charge if we don't have an alternator. So, I'm going to head back to here to get the driver's seat. And on my way there and back, I'll look at a few different vehicle spawn locations to see if I can't find another Rager. And yeah, I'll meet you guys at places as I do things, as always. But we're almost there. We've almost got a truck. It's got 3 wheels on it. We'll soon have a driver's seat, and we'll be absolutely laughing. Let's get the flip out of here. I do need a drink, which is weird because I drank on the way. Oh, wait. Do I have to pee? Oh, I can pee and poo. Right. Let me have a quick poop. And see if we poop out an item, to be fair. Because supporter pack 1, there's a chance you can poo out an item on your first poo of the day. So I guess we'll see. Lovely sounds for you. Oh, we pooed out spaghetti and meatballs. So let's freaking go. Let's absolutely go. That's sick. Okay. I want to... oh, because I was still in the animation. Let me put that on. Then I can put my freshly pooped out spaghetti and meatballs in there. We're all good. And we feel light as a feather. Absolutely bloody beautiful stuff. Right. Heading back out to get the driver's seat over here. This is where we want to be. So, it's a bit of a long haul. But I'll see you over there, my friends. I will see you over there. Ooh, let me just fix my shoes. We've been doing a lot of running about. And we've got plenty of sewing kit uses, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, beautiful. Right, let's go over there. We'll get that driver's seat. We'll come back here, we'll put it in. And then we'll go battery and alternator hunting. So, I'll see you shortly, you legends. Okie dokie, it should be right here. There she is. On the run over, I was thinking, was there, or was there not, a Rager at the castle? A castle Rager, as it were. Bang, driver's seat. Beautiful. She's right there. So what I might do, I came this way. I kind of ran diagonally across here, ran between the quarry, and then I came up this dirt road and just followed the roads. I didn't really see anything down here from what I'm aware. So what I might do is run back the same way, pop this seat in, and then just head north and go to, because something's telling me there's a Rager up here. You know what I mean? And it'll be worth the run, because if we get it, we've got it. You know what I mean? We need a battery and a freaking alternator. You can take a battery from any car. You just need a car battery. So on the way back, I'm going to stop at the Volkswagen and all that kind of stuff, you know, where I know there are vehicles. And hopefully there's a battery in them. So I guess we'll see. I might show up with a battery, but I might not. But I'll meet you, again, I'll meet you back down here. I'm going to cut out all the tedious stuff, but do be prepared, pardon me, to do a lot of running back and forth. Because putting a vehicle together on your own, especially, is a nightmare. But shout out to the legends that are in my server in the Devil's Playground. Links below. Because they're always around to help people get mobile and stuff like that. And I've seen it happen a few times where someone's like, oh, I know where this is, I know where that is. And they'll give them a lift, and it's just wonderful to see. So shout out yourselves for helping each other, for getting new players on their feet. You're an absolute bunch of legends. I appreciate you all. But I'll see you back at that lovely little town, my friends. It's going to be a bit of a crawl. Alrighty. Just beyond this building. The seat and lights and doors and stuff like that, you don't need a jack for. You can just kind of take them off and put them in without a jack. The only real issue is getting wheels on the thing. That's what you need a jack for. And without wheels, you can't do anything. You know what I mean? So, pop this on the floor. Open up this door. Pick it back up. Hold F. And install. And bosh. Look at that. Right, get this closed. Now we need a battery, because I didn't find one. I didn't find a battery at all. And an alternator. So, I'm going to run around like a blue arse fly. Again, to all the vehicle spawns that I'm aware of. And I'm not going to sit and make you... wow, I can't even English. I'm not going to make you sit and watch all that shenanigan. So, I'll run around, I'll find myself a battery. When I finally find one, is when I'll cut back to you. You know, getting the battery out and stuff like that. Then we'll head back here, get it in, and we should be bloody laughing. We should be absolutely laughing, my friends. So, I'll see you shortly, and we'll be in a much better position to get this thing going. Well, would you look at this? We just showed up down here. So we went, what I did was run down here, check this out. I forgot it was a mountain bike. There's a Leica just there that doesn't have anything in. So I headed up here to this town. I was going to go here next and check the Volkswagen, but I've rolled up on this Rager in this garage, and it's got both a battery and an alternator. So we've frickin' struck lucky. Also, I found, en route, a cheeky frickin' Rager wheel. So let's fucking go. I'm gassed. Now the problem is, I don't have a lot of room. So I'm not quite sure. I might drop a bit of chicken meat, put this in here, and hope that this alternator fits in my hoodie, which it doesn't. Not good. Not good. Okay, put this guy down here. Maybe it'll fit in here. Beautiful. Hey, basic awareness. Let's freaking go. Right. Because that holds a lot more weight. You see, this weight's 5 kilos. And my hoodie only holds 2. So, got an alternator. We can grab this battery, which we can carry. Yep. And I can still pick up my chicken meat. So let's fucking go. We've kept absolutely everything. Put those in my sporran. Bish, bash, bosh. Right. Now we head back. Put this all in the Rager. And it should be ready to go. All we'll need then is like fuel. Which... I suppose I could run to a petrol station and get a few litres. And just try and limp it to one. Because we're quite near one. Just there. If we pick this up, get it going, all we have to do is drive north to this place. And that's fuel. You know what I mean? So I'm probably going to run back, put some fuel in the bottle, keep running this way, put it in the Rager, and then drive back up here. Because we've got like 3.5 grand, so we'll be able to fill it up. And we'll be mobile. We'll finally have a freaking vehicle. I cannot wait. So let's get there. Let's get it going. And I'll see you on the other side. You absolute legends. Quickly and quietly is how I want to do this one. Because there will often be beepers / boom boys that spawn at this place. Are they some 90% Timberland looking construction boots? I like those ones. Right, anyway. Taking hands. Okay, it's only a little bit, but it might be just enough. You know? It might be just enough. Don't forget to pick this back up. And, let me have a little search in here. Because if we find a hiking bag, oh, crap. I'm gonna all but cry if we find a hiking bag. Okie dokie. Pick this back up. I'm really only looking for a backpack, but we should be so lucky. Right. Let's head back to that Rager. Down here. Head kind of southwest. We'll get it done. We'll get it put together. We'll get a bit of fuel in it and we'll try and get it going. And then we'll head this way as close as we can. Because even if we make it to like this intersection, I can always run across, get a bit more fuel in this bottle, run back, get it going again. We'll limp it here. We will limp it here. There's not a lot of fuel in the pump. So, keep your fingers crossed for me, folks. Let's get this done. Okie bloody dokie then. Let's get this stuff in. You want to look at where the battery goes. Hold F. Install it. Bosh. And then we want this alternator, which goes in the front just there. Hold F. Install. Bosh. You can see the little blue bar has showed up now. I do want to get this wheel on. So go to the side that I want to put on the wheel. Hold F. Service vehicle on car jack. And then take this in our hands. Give it a cheeky install. We can right click, end service. And look at her go. She's got 4 wheels. Battery, alternator. Let's put this tiny bit of fuel in it. It's really not a lot, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? Right, it's got the tiniest bit in it. Hopefully we can get it going. Hopefully. I do actually, if I remember, there could be, there's a litre in this. We can always put it in the Rager itself. So we'll keep this little gas can. Whatever's in it, we'll put in the truck. Bosh. Little extra fuel. Love that. Plop it in there. And we're absolutely laughing. We are absolutely laughing. This hoodie is making it warm, so I'll take it off. Right, let's see what we can do. See what we can do with this thing. It's barely got anything in it at all. Come on, lad. You're on a slight slope. You have to get to, I think it's 20 kilometers an hour. So let me hop out, and it'll tick over if you get to 20. So if I can push it and try and get it on a bit of a downhill, we should be all right. Let's see. Let's get it to the road. I think right is uphill, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Okay, let's stop her there. This is the way we want to face anyway. We'll stop pushing, get back in, and see if it rolls. If it's downhill slightly, it will start rolling. There you go. And if I can just get it up to 20. Come on, lad, you can do it. You can do it. Here we go. All you've got to do is hold W here. And it'll be rolling by itself. Just bear in mind that when you turn, it takes a little speed off. But once you get it going, that battery will start charging. No, don't run out of hill. Oh. Come on. Get up and over. You can do it. This is a bit more downhill just here. just want to get it slightly going so we can get towards that gas station. Oh, we're at 8, 9. It's a record. 10. Oh, I had to turn. This is a big hill just here, but it's taken us away from where we need to be. Come on, don't stop. See what I mean? Even getting it going is a bit of a pain in the arse. But we're going to make it to this hill down here, and it should give us a bit of a speed boost. Come on, Ranger. You can do it. I absolutely believe. We've got the tiniest bit of fuel. It's unbelievable. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're officially heading downhill. I think it's 20 kilometers an hour, and it should try and tick over. Oh, we're going. Okay. Now it's a mad dash towards the... See the battery, the blue bar will start to fill up now because the alternator's kicked in. But it's a mad dash towards the petrol station. Oh, we've run out of fuel already. It's an absolute pain in the arse. It's a pain in the arse, Jeff. Right, we're not getting anywhere like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push it. So be thankful you don't have to watch this madness, because I'm going to push it all the way to the petrol station. I need to actually get it going first, because I'm trying to push a massive truck uphill. Okay. Swing it around, so I've got a bit of speed. I'll try and get it up here. I mean, what you can always do, let me just stop pushing it a minute. It's a lot more slow, but you can hold F on it and nudge it forward. And you can just repeatedly nudge it over and over again. You know what I mean? So yeah, we can either do that, we can push it there, or we can take our trusty small gasoline canister. Let me just put this on. Does it fit in there? Yes, it does. I'm going to run. I'm going to get 20 litres of fuel. We're going to get this thing going. And I'll meet you back here, my friends. See, this is the trials and tribulations of getting a freaking vehicle going. I'm telling you right now. So, I'll run over, I'll get fuel, and I'll meet you back here when I've got fuel in this canister. And we'll go from there. So I'll see you shortly, my friends. I'll see you shortly. Okie dokie, there she is. Okie fricking dokie. Small gasoline canister, 150. Okie doke, that's full, which is fantastic stuff. And we head back. There she is. There she bloody is. So, grab this bad boy, hold F, fill fuel from container, and this will give us a bit more juice, which is great stuff. That should absolutely get us to the petrol station. And then we'll probably have to go from that petrol station to the next petrol station. Because, well, we need to actually fill it up. So let's head down the hill till it gets going. Great stuff. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So let's get there as soon as humanly possible. Hi, Bubbit. Little sidebar. You can press X and it turns your lights on. But for some reason I prefer to drive without my lights on. I'm not sure why. I feel like I can see better, which is a bit of a weird thing to say, but you know. And like I say, you can see the blue battery bar filling up because of that lovely alternator that we found. So if we can get to the petrol station, which we definitely should easily be able to do. It's just around this corner. We can fill her up again. And it's going to be to the next petrol station to get as much juice into this thing as humanly possible. And we should be all set up. Now, I kind of want to keep it running, because if it won't start again, that's going to be a pain in the arse. So what I want to do is Shift F. There's a bit of a bug where sometimes it turns it off, but it stayed on. If you Shift F, you leave it running when you get out. If you just press F on its own, it won't, you know? It will just turn it off. Okay, where are we at? Okay, look at that. We're half freaking full. Unlike the gas pump, which is empty AF. Now I can just hop back in. It's still running. And off we go. I'll go back this way, because I know that little harbour town near the traders has got a gas station on it. So yeah, we are mobile. I'm absolutely gassed. And so is the Rager. And look at us go. This absolutely fully beats running everywhere, because, man, that's tiring. You know what I mean? I need a bit of a drink. I'll try and remember that when I pull over next. But yeah, I'll meet you down at the gas station. We'll see if we... what I'm going to have to do is run over, because it's a dock gas station for boats. I'm going to have to run over with my gas can and fill it up, and then run back and fill it up and stuff like that. But I'll meet you over there. We'll get this gassed up. The battery is doing well. Beautiful stuff. Taking a few little cheeky shortcuts. Careful of the rocks, because it'll rip your wheels right off. Or flip you over. Right, we're getting there. And I'll see you at the petrol station, you legends. Here we are, beautiful stuff. So, driving a car, or any vehicle, is just the same as running around. There's WASD to do everything. W is forward. S is like brakes or reverse. Looks like we can only get a couple of canisters in this, because that's low as well. And then A is left, D is right. Oh yeah, and I need a drink. I already forgot driving over. I already forgot. I've got a big caramel soda. And drink some of that. We just get this petrol in here. Oh jeez. Absolutely knackered, Jeff. Great stuff. They certainly did tweak the stamina. Okay, let's get our second canister. We'll go back, chuck it in the truck, and then we'll be on our merry way. I'm stoked. We've got a freaking truck. I'm absolutely over the moon about that. I really am. Only took 2 episodes and about a fortnight. And have a little look in here. See if we can find a bigger bag. Run in and press tab. Shows me everything about. Nothing in the cash register. There are a couple lockers back here as well. No. Okay. Moving on. The car battery cables that were in there, they're a quest item. If you want to start doing quests, I would suggest if you get to this point, you can build a chest and put it inside the Rager for like your quest items. I always make one for like food, clothing, lockpicking stuff, quest items, and then car stuff. And they'll all fit in this Rager. I think you can fit like 6 or something in a Rager, which is bloody wonderful. I mean, look at all this space. Quality stuff. Right, fill this up. Bosh, we're almost full. I could put the jack in there as well. And we're bloody laughing, my friends. We are bloody laughing. Got it going straight away. So yeah, like I say, W is forward, S will be brake, A is left, D is right. And if you press left Alt, as before with the free camera, it locks it behind your vehicle. So if you turn, it stays with you. Or you can just free cam it by pressing left Alt again, and it like unlocks it from behind. You know what I mean? But yeah. We can be on our merry way. I'm probably going to head to the quarry to look for vehicle repair kits and stuff like that, because it would be nice to get the wheels all fixed up and stuff. But I am going to leave it there, you absolute legends. Next time you see me, we'll be rolling up on the quarry in our brand new Rager. So let's go. Let's freaking go. I don't know how long this episode will be, but it's been about... Well, oh, I don't even have OBS open. I've been recording for like an hour and 20 minutes. So, you know, bit of editing to do. But as I say, I really appreciate you guys coming through and showing love on these videos. And shout out to the homie that left a comment. I can't, off the top of my head, remember your name. But welcome to the channel, for one. I appreciate you very much, my friend. And I know exactly what you're saying about the UI. Like, when you first open up your inventory... Oh, jeez. I still haven't had a drink. What a crazy person. It's a bit of madness. There's stuff absolutely everywhere, and you're like, what the flip is going on? So I fully feel you. But the more you play, the more time you put in, the more that just becomes second nature. So keep at it. And like I say, thank you for coming through on the video, and thank you all for showing love on these videos. Shout out Mr. Walsh, shout out fucking Nosy, and Dane the absolute legend. And yeah, I'm gonna head towards the quarry, and you'll see me in the next episode as we roll in, my friends. Be safe out there, happy scumming, and aside from all the waffle, do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome, and you are righteous. And I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.